They're going to parade them around the fairgrounds in front of everybody. It should be interesting to watch. That is sponsored by somebody. Also, we had a Pee Wee finalist in our Supreme Showmanship. I haven't seen us do that before. If you guys didn't catch a Pee Wee show, if there's more tomorrow in the sheep and the steer, make sure you watch those. That was one of my favorite events I've ever seen at the fair here. I got to see a 5-year-old throw a headlock on a goat today. It's been the highlight of my fair. So our big show tonight, we have our Jacqueline Barnes sponsor, which is New Heights Roofing, our livestock judging contest sponsor, Taylor Cattle, and of course our fitting and shoving overall awards are sponsored by our livestock boosters. Our junior showman out of Class 1, Round Mountain Riders, Jackson Bernhardt. Out of Class 1, from the Northwest Rangers, Landon Carhart. Out of Class 2, she's an independent, Layla Deeds. From the Muddy Rascals, out of Class 2, Ellie Demirs. He's out of Class 4. He's a Ramsey Raider, Ace Nicholson. Class 3, from the Pacific Northwest Showman, Weston Otto. And from Class 4, from the Northwest Rangers, Wesley Thornton. Ladies and gentlemen, your junior showman. And our judge tonight is Mr. Tyler Norvell. He's the executive director from the Oklahoma State Expo. He's out of Tuttle, Oklahoma. Tyler Norvell. was in my hand the whole time.
Test. All right. What an awesome night so far, and it was fun watching that goat showmanship. It's so encouraging to see all these people encouraging these young people, and man, your applause has been loud and strong, and keep that up all night. These young people are doing an awesome job. You ought to be super proud here in northern Idaho for how great these kids are. It takes so much work and effort to break these pigs, and parents can't do it. These kids got to be a part of it. It just doesn't accidentally happen. So there's a couple of them out here doing a great job. It's just a matter of personal preference, but there's one I think is just an absolute hammer, and one about that close behind him. I think it's pretty close to 3, 4, and 5. But let's raise the roof for these young people, encourage them, and I'll go pick your top 5.
Ladies and gentlemen, our top 5 junior showmen coming in 5th, Wesley Thornton. Your 4th place finisher, Ace Nicholson. And in 3rd place, Layla Deeds. Your YSS Junior Pig Showman Reserve Champion, Weston Otto. Hit. Your 2014 North Idaho State Fair YSS Junior Grand Champion, Ellie Demirs.
Asking all those juniors.
Get my top 5 finishers and their banners to the backdrop to have a picture with the judge. Finishers and banners to the backdrop. So while we wait for these pictures to be taken, let's just point out a couple of things about fitting and showing championships. This is a 6-month project. Your day starts with the pig, and it ends with the pig. You're feeding them, you're walking them, you're training them. You start out keeping them warm, you end up keeping them cool. But you've got to focus on make sure you're keeping them growing. It's a big deal to get these pigs head trained, to get them moving, get them shaking every day. A lot of these kids don't have their pigs at their own house. They keep them someplace else. Some of these kids live in subdivisions. Some of them live in neighborhoods. They got to travel just to get there. I have kids show pigs at my house who ride their bikes there morning and night. So I have a huge appreciation for our fitting and showing. I know what time. Ladies and gentlemen, we have our intermediate finalists. That's age groups 11 through 13. And out of Class 1, he's an independent, Avery Deeds. Another Class 1 independent, Kaylee Eider. Kiera Ellison. And a Northwest Ranger out of Class 1, Kiera Ellison. And from Class 2, from the Northwest Rangers, Kimber Ellison. And from the Ramsey Raiders out of Class 2, Isaac Green. Out of Class 2, from the Ramsey Raiders, Ty Knopp. It's him. Out of Class 3, from the Ramsey Raiders, Cruz Knopp.
Who's my next kid?
Anna Marie, it's that table song.
I'll pop her back. You ready? Go, Lonnie, your mic's hot, so.
From Class 3, from the Wild Westerners, Anna Maria Marshall.
Ready?
From Class 4, from the Prairie Wranglers, Tristan Pafford.
Four more. Four.
All right, I got Sophia Poliano, is that correct?
Yep. She's out of Class 4. She's a Ramsey Raider, Sophia Paliano.
Yep, 3 left.
From Class 5, from the Ramsey Raiders, Shelby Roberg. And out of Class 6, she's a Northwest Rangers, Mackenzie Lee Thornton. From the Northwest Rangers, out of Class 6, Presley Willis. Ladies and gentlemen, There's your intermediate showman.
Hey, if this doesn't get you fired up, I don't know what will, and a little adrenaline pumping out here with these young people. This is great. When they came out, and I watched them and kind of remembered earlier today, and there were 4 or 5, 6 of them that came to mind, and boy, it was fun watching them work right here and find their gaps. And I caught one of the young men, boy, he was looking, and it was perfect. And it just gets you fired up as a judge to know these kids are working this hard. If you're a sports fanatic, it's kind of like watching a good golfer hit a golf ball or a good ball player hit a baseball. These kids are out here working, and you ought to be dang proud of them. The ones that aren't going to be the top 5, little things, at times, I want eye contact, but I want you to present that pig first. So if you spend so much time looking at me, your pig's not quite perfect, work on that, because you're here to present your pig, not yourself. And there's been times throughout the day today, boy, kids are so worried about eye contact, and that is so important. But don't forget, you're here to show your pig. And so don't be afraid to look down at that pig and break eye contact with me occasionally. And then, they've done a real good job tonight. They may have heard me earlier today. They may not have. But you kids have done a good job of keeping these pigs moving and keeping their heads up and not beating them on their head and keeping them from moving. So good job on that tonight. That makes me really proud of you. So parents, instructors, everybody here, just remember, it's my personal opinion, but man, this awesome set of kids, there's a lot of them that could win. So I get the honor of picking one of them, but don't get your head down if you don't win tonight. Let's give them a big round of applause, and I'll line up your top 5.
Ladies and gentlemen, your top 5 intermediate showmen. Coming in 5th place, McKinley Thornton. Your 4th place finisher, Sophia Paliotto. Coming in 3rd, Kaylee Eider. Your reserve champion, Avery Deeds. And your 2024 North Idaho State Fair YSS Intermediate Showman, Cruz Knott. We get our banner winners to the backdrop for your pictures with the judge. Banner winners to the backdrop. Just another reminder of our parade of champions. Our grand and reserve champion showmen from each division, junior, intermediate, and seniors, will be doing a parade of champions this year on Sunday, the 25th at 5:30. We'd like to meet your champion animal and banner at 5:20 in the beef ring. We can make a lap around the fairgrounds to showcase our champions. See you there. Also on Sunday, our livestock judging contest, sponsored by Taylor Cattle. We want to invite all exhibitors to sign up for the livestock judging contest. It's happening on Sunday, the 25th at 9 a.m. Don't miss this chance to showcase your knowledge and your skills of livestock judging. Thank you again, Taylor Cattle, for sponsoring this event. Up next is going to be our senior showman. They're the old kids. Some of these kids, this will be the last time they walk into a show ring. So when they get out here, let's make it worth their while. Ladies and gentlemen, your senior showman finalists. At a Class 1 from the Ramsey Raiders, Maddie Andrus. He's a Northwest Ranger. He's out of Class 1, Mr. Marty Babb. Your last Class 1 finalist from the Northwest Rangers, Ellie Berger. From Class 2, from the Ramsey Raiders, Landon Cedarbloom. From Class 2, from the Ramsey Raiders, Jaron Knopp. Out of Class 3 from the Ramsey Raiders, Matthew Green. From the Northwest Rangers, out of Class 3, Riley Gray. From Class 4, she's a Ramsey Raider, Taylor Howe. Class 4's Northwest Rangers, Hayden Johnson. Another Class 4 finalist from the Ramsey Raiders, Cade Knopp. Out of Class 5, from the Ramsey Raiders, Vincent Poliano. Out of Class 5, from the Ramsey Raiders, Caden Peterson. From Class 6, out of the Kootenai County Showman, Paul Shaner. She's an independent, out of Class 6, Samantha Spriker. Out of Class 7, she's a Harmony hustler, Hannah Stowe. From Class 7, a Ramsey Raider, Zachary Keel. From Class 7, from Sparkles and Spurs, Kalina Vopat. Ladies and gentlemen, there's your senior showman.
You guys can let them sit for a second. Y'all can hang tight for just a second. So, man, what an amazing set of senior showmen. Y'all should be so proud. The future's bright. I pinned these over here in no particular order. It didn't matter what order I pinned them. Talked to each of them, what kept them out. These 7 kind of rose to the top for me. And just a matter of personal preference. It's little things that sorts. You know, one young man over there, I told him, I won't tell you which one. I said, I didn't even pin you, and you just went and caught a pin. I said, young lady, get a pin, and you pin. And in this elite, I can't bring you back out. And so it's just a tough break sometimes you get at showmanship at this level. At this point, I'll trade with anybody in the audience that's not related to these kids to figure this out, because it is good. It is very, very good. But you know, I was thinking back today about showmanship, and it's not as big where we come from. County fairs aren't as big, and that disappoints me seeing this because my kids don't get to experience something like this on a local level. But it impresses me how tight-knit of a family is around here and a group it is. And, you know, I think about Chad's daughter and what they're going through and how horrible that is. The Gauze family and what they're going through. Some of y'all know them. And it works in extension. It's tough. And we can't take for granted the memories that we're making here. It doesn't matter how you do. It's like, I remember spending time with my dad at the county fair and my grandpas, who aren't here anymore. That's what I remember. I don't remember as much how I did. I remember the memory. And that's what we need to focus on here. If you don't win tonight, it's all right. It's just some dumb guy's opinion from Oklahoma. But what does matter is that you have a good relationship with your parents, your mentors. That's what's going to last forever. Don't forget that. That's what's going to last. So, because in our society, we take relationships for granted now. Not telephone relationships, not social media, face-to-face interaction. And I still remember my second county fair, and I won showmanship as a 9-year-old against all the way up to 8th graders. And what I took from that is, hey, I belong. I've got confidence. That judge connected with me. And so I've tried to connect with as many kids as I can this weekend to give them hope and give them confidence. And if I didn't, I apologize. But you kids deserve that for the hard work you put in. So let's raise the roof one last time. I'm going to go pick your top 5.
We have our senior placers. Coming in 5th place, Vincent Poliano. Your 4th place finisher, Samantha Spraker. And coming in 3rd, Paul Shaner. Your senior showman reserve champion from the Ramsey Raiders, Jaron Knopp. And your North Idaho State Fair YSS senior grand champion showman from the Northwest Rangers, Riley Gregg. Hey, don't take off. We haven't named the Supreme Showman Champion yet. We're going to narrow it down to one showman left, so hang around and watch this one. As we wait for those to finish up their pictures, just another quick reminder that we've got that gal out there taking 100 pictures around. You can see those pictures at Sunrise Livestock Services on Facebook or on Instagram. Also, a quick reminder to all our pig pens have to be stripped out. They all need clean shavings tonight. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Our Supreme Showman Finals. Coming out of our Pee Wee group, we have Emmy Nicholson. From your juniors, Ellie Demirs. Your intermediate champion, Cruz Nup. And your senior champion, Riley Gregg. Champs. These are your 4 champs. We're going to narrow it down to 1.
Well, hey, it's been an awesome couple of days here. What a great job y'all do putting on this show. The volunteers, the sponsors, the media group that makes it happen. Always remember, kids and parents, it takes volunteers and sponsors to make things like this happen. And without it, you don't ever have a stock show or the opportunity to show off your skills. So be grateful and thank them. These 4 people are doing an awesome job. Hey, nobody told this Pee-wee, she's the youngest one out here because she came to win, and she is doing an awesome job. And they're all deserving to be out here. Let's give them a nice round of applause. But I think there's one that's just done a tremendous job yesterday. Today, young lady right here is going to be your winner. Congratulations. You're good.
From 148 down to 1, and the last woman standing, your supreme North Idaho State Fair YSS champion, Riley Gregg. Another big thanks to our judge, Tyler Norvell. Thank you, Judge. What a great pig show we've had today.